Hello everybody and welcome to the event review for the upcoming event Idle Heroes. This will be for the week of December the 20th, 2024, and it's Christmas. And as you'd expect, Christmas is going to be a big event, so strap in because we got a lot of things to go through. It is a scroll event as usual for Christmas, so every day you're going to get your scrolls and gems. And you get a prayer hero of your choice for the summons, so that's kind of cool as well. The snowballs here are used to get you the main currency. They basically, every 25 snowballs is going to be 10 treasure coin equivalents, plus these are the festival treasure tickets. So keep that in mind as we go through. But yeah, you can get up to 40 of the snowballs and 16 of the treasure tickets for doing 2,000 summons. Palace of Crystal and Palace of Eternity haven't changed in several years now. The Christmas stockings are back. This one is free. Now, it's worth knowing as you look at these are daily rewards for the whole week, so multiply everything you see here by 7. So for free, you get 70 scrolls and 7,000 gems, which is pretty nice. Gem packs can get you another 350 scrolls, 21 cores, and 7 of these coins. These coins are, for those of you who remember the Zongzi events, it's similar to that. We'll get to that in a minute, but it's not the main currency for this week, but it is a nice little bonus that they have. 1,000 Starry Gems, the Soulbound Starry Gems, or higher, obviously, will get you 21 cores, 21 train tickets, and 7 more of those coins. And then this one here is the reward for the, I believe it's the $50 level on the relay. Yeah, $50 level. So if you spend $50 on the relay, you get 210 scrolls, 2,800 Prism Starry Gems, and 14 of these coins. So, as usual, stockings are pretty good value, so do feel free to jump in on those. You don't need any of them. They don't really play into the main part of the week, but they're nice. Daily logins, you get this side for free, so that's 10 train tickets over the course of the week. And on top of that, this one here comes from, what's that one? That's Relay, I believe. So there's a lot of things, and I'm consulting my notes here because I had to make notes on everything. Yeah, if you get to $15 on the relay, you unlock these 20 tickets. So if you do your 7 free ones, then you get the Christmas avatar for the year, plus your choice of any of the other rewards. And it does look like this is probably just the 10 core shards. We don't know for sure, but judging by the size of the other ones, like the 250,000 stellar, it would be equivalent. So this is probably 10 core shards or 9,000 sublimation, 18,000 sublimation. But we'll have to see exactly. And then if you get that $15 relay level and you get all 7 of those, and you get your choice of any of these rewards, which include Star Soul materials, Spirit Vein Aurora gems, like the good stuff. This is going to be a 90k. This is going to be 50 core shards. So yeah, that's that. This is then where you use your snowballs. So every snowball you use counts up this counter. And every 25 snowballs gets you 10 of these snowmen. The snowmen are the main currency for the week. So if we're getting a dozen snowballs, you get 5 train tickets in one of these chests. Weirdly, they put the chests in the backwards order. These are the lesser chests that you get at this level and this level. And then this 62 and 87 are the better chests here. But yeah, you can see reasonable stuff. Nothing really huge, but Star Spawn materials are nice. Stellar's nice. Cloud Isle materials. Useful stuff. And this one, you're looking at Master Toolboxes, the good Star Spawn materials, 9-star shards for new players. It's not bad. It's nothing huge. I think this is the exclusive but not top-end artifact chests. And you also get a bunch of treasure stuff, so 5 tickets plus each of the oranges and the pink as you go through. So yeah, that's fairly good. Snowballs, you can get free to play a total of 73. Or 193 if you spend Star Gems as well, for reference. So you're not going to get to here unless you spend money. Never mind out here, but yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah, so then there is also a Duel of Snowland. This is one of those competition events where the rewards are very minimally different between the two. Actually, it's more different than usual because this time it's Super Wishing Coins versus Prophet Orbs. So you want to be on the winning side for that. Prophet Orbs are a lot more valuable. And from what I've heard, everyone's going for the blue side here. So pick that one and we're likely to win. So yeah, that's that. Then we get to the rewards here. Now this one, we've seen once before. I think it was Black Friday maybe. But yeah, basically each level, you spend 10 snowmen to get the reward on that level, or 5 if it's one of the discounted ones. And that gets you one of these rewards for the level. So floors 1, 2, and 3 all have the same options, but the discounts are different. On floors 1 and 2, these ones are discounted. On floor 3, these ones are discounted. Then on floors 4 and 5, these ones are discounted. Floor 6, these guys. And then 10 and 11 here, these guys are discounted. So there's a total of 8 possible discounts. And if you go through, you can get up to 240 snowman coins, which means you can go through the whole thing twice, plus an extra 4 floors if you hit all the discounts, because the discounts only apply your first time through. But basically, yeah, so these are your choice of top rewards. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I mean, you can see the list. Your origin artifacts, your transition materials, Star Soul, all the good stuff. And that's useful then. And every time you hit 12 floors, you get a bonus gift. So that's an extra little throw in as well. You're not going to get 12 floors without spending, obviously, but it's there. Yeah, so that's that. That is the main reward for the week. This is where the lion's share of the good rewards come from. But there are some other things. And yes, this does go on for a while. Okay, so I mentioned those star coins. Where'd they get to? These guys here, these starry coins. They are used down in this event, the Lucky Festival. Basically, every time you roll, it has 4 options in each of 3 slots. If all 3 of them match, if you do the math, that's a 1 in 16 chance, then you get a bonus. And these are pretty good rewards. Like, it's the normal for the Zongzi stuff, but it's good. Like, that's a good normal. So, yeah. And there is a pity timer on that. Every 10 spins, you're guaranteed to get a triple. So, yeah, you do the math, that works out to like 1 out of every 7 or so. And that will get you all of your rewards here. So, as usual, then the number of triples you get is going to affect your total rewards. You get 15 of them, you get a Soulbound Sea Stone and one of the orange treasures. You get 30, you get a non-Soulbound Sea Stone, the other orange treasure, and this times 4. For those of you who've seen this event before, you'll know this, but basically every day a code will come up. If your spins match that code exactly, then you are going to get a tripling of your rewards for that. But if you've got 30, then it's a quadrupling of your rewards. So at the end of the event, anything you've spun that matches those codes that get drawn is going to get bonus rewards. And this multiplier here tells you how big your bonus is going to be. You start out at times 3. So yeah, then you get to 45, 60, 80, 100. And if you get to 120 triples, which basically requires maxing the event, this is not easy to get to, but you get a guaranteed A- stone, which is kind of awesome. Nice little throw in for the big spenders. Yeah, obviously, like, don't max the event just for an A-. Maybe 2 years ago that made sense. Today you're doing it for a lot of other stuff at the same time. And as I always say, don't max the event unless your finances are in good enough shape to justify it. But yeah, for those of you who are going to spend big, it's a nice reward. Merry Christmas. Then for using your scrolls, there is one of these guys that we see all the time. And as usual, they didn't even bother changing the icons from Thanksgiving. But this is unlocked at the $30 level on the relay. This is the $80 level, and this is the $130 level. So, yeah, it's what you've come to expect. They've got the bigger rewards at the end here, like they added last time. So you get a total of 52 of these guys. If you get the $103 level, you get a total of 26 of these and 26 of these and 26 of these and 26 of these and 260 scrolls, depending on exactly how far you've gone up. So it works out to about 1 million stellar. And then you get, I think it's, 2.6 equivalent of these guys, plus almost 8 of these, of top reward equivalents. Hopefully you know what I mean. Sorry, I am in a bit of a rush. I got to get to work in a few minutes. Yeah. And because there's a new Transcendence hero, we also have the Transcendence fight event. So go on to the Discord servers and such, find people who have all the heroes and get these fights in, because it's kind of nice, especially if you can get the 100 feathers for getting all 12 of the most recent heroes into a fight. So your 6 plus their 6. Occasionally, you do also see people who go into Trial of the Champion with a team of 12 that are the 12 most recent heroes. Yeah, those are going to be top players, so you're not going to get them unless you are also a top player or you're right at the beginning of the event when people haven't stratified yet. But right after the event goes live, check on Discord if anyone's found any of those. They can be nice, especially for newer players who can't get even 6 Transcendence Heroes and therefore can't possibly get this naturally. That's your only way to get those 100 feathers. But this stuff is all very attainable, and especially this one here is probably nice to the bunch. And also, as usual, for a new Transcendence hero, there's a mini gala. This only applies to Norton Hague copies, no other heroes. But if you get your 60 gala points for Awakening Norton Hagues, then you get yourself a treasure artifact, which is nice. Plus a few hero copies, which... Then we go in here to the Christmas treasures. These are what all those festival treasure tickets will get you. These look like they are class bonuses, which can be good, can be bad. I think last year's were fairly good, so we'll have to see exactly what that gives us. But you're going to get a fair number of train tickets out of the event, so you've got a decent chance of getting some of these if you want to. We'll go through the numbers exactly in a second. Your soul stones can be used to buy a whole range of good new Transcendence heroes. Cool. There's a skin for Norton Hague's Transcendence form, which is in the relay. Cool. As usual, as we've seen on all the big events lately, this is a $400 relay package. So basically, it's for every 100 of these is $5. This level is free, so that's nice. And then as you spend, you get more. So this is your $15 to unlock that extra daily train tickets. This is $30 to unlock the Stellar for using your scrolls. This is the $50 level that unlocks that extra stocking. This is the $80 level that unlocks the cores and subs for the scroll usage. This is the $130 level that unlocks the Destiny materials for scroll usage. And then this is $200, $300, $400. So you get to these later levels mostly if you want to like go crazy on the train tickets or max out your snowballs. Probably realistically for the snowballs, but also these coins do add up. And lastly, as we go through all of this, we see the value packs. And again, these are pretty typical. They do include the festival train tickets. You can buy the money ones 3 times and the Starry Gem ones twice. So, all of that being said, let us start going through the numbers here. And I've done a little more math since I went through the first half of this. So one thing I will note is that A- stone, even for big spenders, it's out of reach. You basically need to spend like multiple thousands of dollars to get there. So you can effectively ignore that when it's not a real reward. It's for crazy people. There's much cheaper ways to get an A-. So with that being said, those snowballs, and again, this is 25 snowballs, gets you 10 of the snowmen. You get 40 from your scrolls, 30 from spending gems, 3 free from the relay, plus 227 more for paying for the relay, and a total of 300 from value packs. So that gets you a total of 600 snowballs, which can be 240 snowmen. The star coins, you get 42 free just for logging in every day. And these, unlike the stockings and stuff, these don't accrue. You will have to log in every day. So at least do a quick 30-second login at Christmas Day and cash those in if you care. If you don't, then whatever. One of the stockings gives you 7 for gems. Another one gives you 7 for Soulbound Starry Gems. And the relay stocking gives you 14. Plus you can buy up to 50 with more gems, 500 gems per. You get 84 for maxing out the relay, and for every $4 you spend, you get another one. And this is why I was talking about $1,000. In order to get here, the average, depending on exactly how it works, the pity timer is at 10, but I'm not sure if that's 10 fails and then you get a success, or the 10th one is a guaranteed success. And that affects the math slightly, but it's between like 1 out of every 7.6 and 1 out of every 8.1. So I'm just going to round it off to 1 out of every 8. It's close enough for either option because there's RNG either way. So about 1 out of every 8. You max these out, you get a total of like 70 here, plus 50 is 120, 204. For every 8, though, that's 25 triples. And then you got to start spending money. So if you want to get to 120 triples, that requires 960 coins in total. You get like 200 here, you need 760 at $4 a pop. It's like $3,000. So no, you're not getting that A- stone. But this is still useful. Like if you max out the event, you're still probably going to get to the 45 milestone or the 60 milestone, depending exactly how lucky you are. Even if you only spend a bit, you're probably going to get to the 15 milestone and get that C stone. It's not huge though. Honestly, like this is a little underwhelming compared to how it's been in the past. We'll see. Maybe looking at this is bad enough that I wonder if my math's a little bit off, but I don't know. Then the train tickets. Now, one good thing I will say about this event is it's very generous with the train tickets. There's a lot more than usual for these events. You get 16 from your scrolls. You get 10 free just for logging in. If you use your snowballs, you can get up to 30. You can get 21 from that stocking, 60 more from value packs with star gems, 20 from the relay at a $15 level, 50 more from like maxing out the relay, and then 90 more from your money value packs, plus one for every $6 you spend. So even if you're free to play, you get like 15 of them, 10 from your dailies, plus 5 for that first like 12 snowballs. You spend even a little bit though, and you start to actually get a lot. I'm just going to jump down to the spending paths here and note something quickly, because when I did these spending paths, I did not include those extra stockings you can buy. So this 77 tickets looks like you're nowhere near that 100. But you buy that 100 or 1,000 Star Gem stocking. That gets you another 21. You're up to 98. You spend an extra few bucks, you get to 100, which is a pink selection chest of festival treasures, which is pretty nice. So this can be stretched pretty easily into getting to that 100 level if you are a mid-spender, which is nice, especially if the treasures wind up being good. This could be very valuable. Even at the lower levels, you can get to, like, even if you're free to play and you don't do anything other than buy that one stocking, you get 15 plus 21 is 36. That gets you an orange selection chest if you want it. So yeah, it's better for treasure than a lot of these events. And as usual, if you do those 2,000 scrolls, then depending exactly how much you buy, you get a bunch of free stuff. Okay, so I went through a few possible spending paths, and these are basically focused around getting to milestones on how many snowmen you unlock. So if you just want to get 25 snowballs and unlock those first 10 snowmen, you need the 3 from the relay, plus 22 with gems, which costs you 17,600 gems. If you want to spend a little more and spend some scrolls to get more, you can go max out your gems, plus 900 scrolls. That gets you to 20 snowmen. If you then want to spend all kinds of starry gems, you can get up to 70 snowmen, which actually is quite a lot for free to play. Like, it's not really free to play. You're not doing that as a like true free to play. You're doing that if you've spent in past but don't want to spend any new money. But still, like, no new money. If you've got the starry gems saved up, this might not be a bad choice. There's also some options for low spending I didn't really go through, like get just the low end of the relay or just one of the, a few of the little things can be pretty good in this one. That $50 level on the relay to unlock I think it's 2,800 Prism Starry Gems. Not a bad ratio, especially because you're getting a lot of other stuff in the process. But this one I think is really a sweet spot for a lot of people. If you are a spender, is same as every one of these events, that $130 level. Max out your scrolls, get that level on the relay, and you get all of these rewards, which is frankly really good for what you're spending. So if you are a mid-spender, I think that's where you want to be, or save your money until the last day, see if New Year's event looks better. We'll see. I'll be covering that next week. Yeah, and that gets you 139 star coins, which probably gets you that 15 milestone. As I said, 77 tickets or more if you spend a few extra starry gems. And then, of course, there is the max out the main part of the event level. That's $850 plus more starry gems. It's the same. Like, they've really standardized these a lot over the last several months. And so this is exactly what you'd expect to see. You get like 40 or so top rewards, which is still crazy to me compared to when I started making these videos, but about 40 top rewards, but you're spending like the better part of $1,000. So yeah, it's as usual for these, a fairly complicated event, but hopefully this helps to unpack it a little and explain where everything is, what all the rewards are, how it all works. Anyway, I do have to get to work, but Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Merry Christmas event to those who don't celebrate Christmas proper. And Yeah, I'll talk to you again next week and we'll go over the New Year's event. Thanks. Bye.